Hey everyone, welcome to part 1 of the Macedon campaign. Ever since I finished the Seleucid Empire, I wanted to play as Macedon, so here it is. And someone even recommended that I should play as them, so I will. Now I don't know why the map in the description kind of changed. It's probably because I've been messing around with some files, but this campaign is going to be in hard battle difficulty and campaign difficulty. I don't want to do very hard because I've done it before and all it does is just take up a lot more time. It can be fun, but for the campaign I want to do hard just because it's going to be funner to play and to show. So here we are. Here is the Empire of Macedon currently. And starting in the north, I have the city of Bilasora, bordering Thracians to the north. And eventually the Bruttii will take Apollonia to the west of Thessalonica. And in the south, I hold Corinth in Greece, very close to Athens, which I hope to take pretty soon. Now, the first thing I want to do is go to Bilasora, upgrade the governor's house, so I could start creating better spearmen, levy pikemen, just like the Seleucids have, which are the best line of defense. For their price, I mean, they're very cheap, they're efficient. In Larissa, I also want to start building a better barracks, because all these southern cities don't even have a barracks. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Same thing goes for Corinth. For all these cities, first thing I want to do is start building better barracks. As soon as I can start trading levy pikemen, I will build ports, trading posts, increase revenue. And since I have leftover money, at Thessaloniki I will build a city barracks and build one unit of levy pikemen for now. And because I have the opportunity right now, I will take the entire garrison at Thessalonica and send them over towards Athens so I can capture it. Meanwhile, a diplomat is going to get sent over to Greece to establish trading rights. But the thing about playing as Macedon or even as Greece, they will always attack as soon as possible. So don't expect trading rights with the Greeks if you're playing as the Macedonians to last long, because they won't. Now I'm one turn away for the army to reach Athens. And so far everything's good. Athens only has 4 units. I will hire an additional unit of mercenary javelin throwers and end my turn. The Dacians have sent a diplomat to Bilasora. They want trading rights. I accept. The more trading parts in the beginning, the better, because nobody will attack in the first few turns. So I'm going to increase the garrison of Larissa even more, create more barracks all over my cities. My main army, which is the only army in the field right now, is going to attack Athens, just taking the city through a clear victory. And I'm going to occupy the city instead of usually killing everybody off, because right now the city's not so big, they don't offer much resistance, and they're not right now. There's no riots, I don't have to leave a huge garrison there. And at the same time, I'm going to send a spy over to Sparta. And it looks like the Greeks have a bigger army hiding in the woods nearby. Right here, the Greeks send a diplomat and ask for trading rights, as do the Thracians, so I accept both of them. Even though I am mindful that they will attack soon, the Greeks most likely at Corinth, since that's where their larger army is focused. And I think Bilasora will be attacked by the Thracians simply because it is the closest to their provinces. And they also established trading rights with the Bruttii, the Romans, which I'm very sure they will soon attack Thessalonica, so I should start building up better forces here. But the whole purpose of that trade is, in the beginning, while there's still no war, neutrality between everybody, I'm going to just get as much money as possible. And that's basically the whole purpose of trade in the beginning. Peace never lasts with your closest neighbors. Now it's back to me. Thessalonica has just finished building a city barracks. Now I'm going to build a temple or shrine to some of the gods. I'm going to build a shrine to Ares. Right now, the shrine won't affect much, it just increases public order by 5%, but as the temple gets bigger, your soldiers can start getting experience, which makes them better and stronger. And I feel I'm going to be creating a lot of troops there, so it would probably be the best idea. Out of Larissa, I send in a cavalry unit, or send out a cavalry unit to attack some rebels. They die, or they get defeated, I should say. When I sent out a general, they succeed. Now, I used light lances, which are not the best cavalry. You could think of them sort of as peasants on horses, very weak defense and attack. And that's why they failed. So, still no war. Now that the barracks are complete, I can start creating ports to increase trade, both in Larissa, Corinth, and Athens. Everywhere I immediately also start building levy pikemen, because when war comes, they are very formidable defense, and their spears are a lot longer than the Greek and the Thracian ones, so defense will become a heck of a lot easier. I also send a general from Larissa to increase the garrison at Thessalonica, and eventually will attack the rebels from the city. And as I predicted earlier, the Thracians have invaded. They sent an army close to Galazaura. Next turn they will be close enough to attack me. Meanwhile, I do just what I can. Build a temple, takes one turn. So right before they attack me, I'll have it built. And I forget to move my diplomat and end my turn. The Greeks finally attack me, so do the Thracians. Now this is going to get a lot more interesting. Since Larissa is one of the only cities not yet besieged, actually most of my cities aren't, I'm going to increase the size of the garrisons even more. And I'm going to take the army out of Athens, send them closer to Sparta around the besieging army that's besieging Corinth. I do not doubt that they're going to stop their siege to confront this army. And I will also take a diplomat, send them across the Aegean to establish trading partners there. Not the damn Greeks, of course. Establishing trading partners with Pontus and Egypt are very useful, as I might have mentioned. They will not cross the sea to attack anytime soon, so once the ports are built, money's going to start flowing right in. I could defeat this army right now, but I don't really want to. So Athens has no garrison at all, even though I don't think they're going to get attacked. And right as I predicted, the army that besieged Corinth has withdrawn to attack the army that got closer to Sparta. I can now retrain the units there and create an additional levy pikemen. Defense of the city will be very easy now. Meanwhile, hopefully the army that went to Sparta can hide in the woods to the west and wait for the Greeks' next move, which I'll base my strategy from there. Now in this whole campaign I kind of divided into a few stages. This is the beginning stage where I have to build up defenses first, create some armies, and attack the Greeks, take their cities. And basically it seems to be working out right now. Eventually my greatest enemy will be the Romans. So right now everything is going good. I only have 2 cities besieged instead of all of them. Corinth, Larissa, Athens, and Thessalonica are free to create more units for the future aggressive campaigns. My construction report says 2 ports been built and a trading post. This is great because now I can start creating fleets and get more money. Meanwhile, my diplomat is going to get more trading rights in Asia Minor. And everyone, thanks for watching part 1 of the Macedon campaign.